actually went into hairdressing by default because, you know, coming from the kind of background I came from a very abusive home. I was sexually abused by my father and my uncle and my father's best friend. And that was my life. You know, encountered a lot of women who were standing exactly where I'd been. That kind of emotional distress, eventually it's going to come out in your physicalness. And it was like my body just started breaking down. I learned to meditate, which was interestingly something I'd done as a child and just didn't understand that that's what it was. And coming back around to that brought me to a place where I could digest actually even what had happened to me, you know. And then I started being very called to write this book and write this story in a way that people could actually look at and digest without turning away. Oh, there was a period, every time I sat down to meditate, I would hear the same, you know, voice that I've heard my whole life: write your book, write your book. And I grappled because, for one thing, I hadn't written a sentence since high school. When I was in high school, I was asked to drop my creating writing class because I wasn't any good. I was kind of bouncing around writing the book, right? I talked about it forever until both of my girls just backed me into the corner and said, write your book.
You know, I wanted her to just go for it, and I knew she could do it. She had some self-doubt of, you know, just not having written that much before, and so I guess my first thought was just to support her and encourage her to go for it.
I don't claim that I experienced the worst that people have experienced, and I don't claim that I'm anything special. I just have gotten on the other side, and I feel charged to speak out, and in a very logical way, to say, hey, you know, this is not okay. This is not okay that grown men are messing with little girls. I feel like I am being pulled in a direction that I probably never thought I would go, but here I am, and hopefully going to make some big waves.